Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my Lego set, which is a beautiful camera. As part of my logo, I've actually got a camera just like this alongside a quill. I don't have a quill yet, but that's on my list of things to get. It's also one of my 40 before 40 things is to actually build this. So I thought while I'm building it, I thought I'd also give you an update on how 40 before 40 is going. I'm trying to live in the moment. We gotta live in the moment. This is a 3-in-1 from Lego. It's the Lego Creator Set, which is a camera, but it's also, if I show you on the other side, so that's the camera when it's open. That's really pretty. It's also a little TV just there, and that's a video camera from back in the day. That's what video cameras still look like this, I suppose. But most of the time we just film things on our phones or on something like my Pocket 3 that I've got recording there right now. So let's give it a go, shall we? Let's unbox. Oh, satisfying. Oh, and that one, that side. There we go. So in this box, how many bags do we have? Ooh, bit of a mixture. That's the box, right? I'm just going to pop you there, box. And we've got our instructions, our 3-in-1 instructions there. That one's for the video camera, and this one is for the TV. That's for the little TV there. I love these sets that you can make multiple things out of the same bricks. It's brilliant. Which Lego, you should be able to build multiple things out of the same bricks. That's fantastic. But I'm going to be doing this one because I want to make it the same as my logo up here, my camera. So I've got my little stand here, which is very, very helpful. And what do we have? Oh, it doesn't say like bag 1, bag 2. We've just got a million pieces and a dice. Sure. Not sure that is. Another million pieces. Big wheel. Nice big wheel there. I guess that's for the shutter? No. Lens. Lens, that's the word. And some stickers. They're really cute. Really cute little stickers to go on as if you've been taking pictures, and that's what you've taken pictures of. So yeah, that's really, really sweet. So let's get these bags open. I think I'm just going to be a heathen and just open them all up, because there's no bag 1, bag 2, etc. going on. Oh. Step number 4, that's not good. Step 1, shake everything out the bag. Cool. Bit naughty. So, what have I been up to lately? Well, I've got some updates on some of my 40 before 40. I haven't been able to... No, that's not true. I have been able to complete some. So I'll start with number 8 on the list. Ooh, that's a trash bag. That's noisy. Bags upon bags upon bags. There we go. Open that. Love doing that with Lego bricks. Anyway, that's enough massaging of Lego. I think I'll build it that way. There we go. The piece is near me. Righty. So number 8 on the list is go on a ship. I have been on ships before, but I want to do it again because I've done 2 cruises in my life and I want to do more. However, travel, I'm going to say this a lot in this video, I think, travel is very expensive, and so to keep costs down I thought I'd email some cruise lines and see what they said. Can I go on a ship, please? because I know for the press, for travel agents and things like that, they do sort of ship tours and ship lunches and that kind of thing. But I didn't know if they did anything for private citizens, for tours and things like that. So I've been on I was a cruise travel agent at one point, back a long time ago. And how many studs across is that for? And I did do a ship tour. That's not right. I did do a ship tour with Royal Caribbean. But like I say, that was a long time ago, and I was a travel agent at the time. That's better. And I was a travel agent at the time, so that's why I was able to go on the ship. So I've just emailed them and see, is it possible to, pay for a lunch, pay for a ship tour? That would be great. So that way I could do it for much cheaper than having to go on a cruise. Obviously looking out for cruise deals, that would be great. And if you know of any ways or any travel agencies that can't go or want any filming done on a ship, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I'll be right up for it. Yeah, so that's number 8. So I've got in touch, so that's a watch this space for number 8. Number 26. You can possibly see, if you've been watching the channel, I've had my hair cut. So number 26 is to do something wild with my hair. I don't want to shave it off. That's too wild for me, I'm afraid. I've had it cut short in the past and I really hated it, so I didn't want short hair. I like to still be able to put it up in a ponytail or do some styling, do something with it, and cutting it really, really short just doesn't allow for that. So I thought I would dye it, but I wanted to cut. I didn't want to waste dye on all the rubbish ends and stuff, so I've cut it first, and then I'm going to be dyeing it probably either all over or maybe a peekaboo, so you do sort of half and half, so the colour is down here and the natural colour is on top. Give that a try. I've never done that before. That'll be completely different, and that'll be a vibrant, bright colour, either a bright pink or a purple or something like that. Go something completely unnatural. So again, that's a work in progress, but haircut, tick, done that. Number 11 is read a book that's over 300 pages. And I've started. If you saw my short, I have got a book. I bought a book in Southampton, Waterstones, and it's Susie Dent's new novel called Guilty by Definition, which is a crime, sort of a mystery crime, I think. You've got these the people that look after the dictionary and make sure that it's all accurate. It's very Susie Dent. And they get a letter, they get sent a letter, and everything's a little bit cryptic so far. They're not sure what's going on. But yeah, I shall keep you up to date on that. See what page I'm up to. I think it's only like page 20 or something at the moment, because I read so infrequently, which is why that's a challenge. I don't read very much, so I want to try and get my reading more up together. Let's do a few more. It's alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 studs, yep. And that's a long one. Where are you, Brick? There you are. It's a good snap on that one. Yes, I've done those 2 backwards. Apologies for the purists out there, I've done those 2 backwards. That's just how my brain works sometimes. 1 bright blue, 2. Oh no, I haven't done that one. I'm missing a step. It's me thinking I've done it twice and I haven't done it at all. Never mind though. All caught up. Phew. Managed to catch that one on time. Right, I need a black 2x1. There we go. Love the colour use in this. Could quite easily make most of this black. I expect they could quite easily make most of it black, but they haven't. Oh, again, not skipping steps. They're all there. My brain didn't see that one. Lovely. Is that a little stud? No, it's full height. Full height grey. Number 1. Another stud high. Single stud. And then one of those. That is an unusual piece. Not those, I'm finding lots of these angles, which again are unusual, very unusual pieces. This one here. But that's not the unusual one. Ah, that's the one I want. That one there. Which way does it go? That way. Like that. Like that. Yes. So on to the next one that I have actually completed. Completed one, a 40 before 40. I love it, which is number 14, which is a solo camp. I have done another solo camp, which was great. It was over in Ashurst, New Forest. There's a couple of videos on that, so click the link in the card, which I think is either up there or up there. Not sure. Click the link in the card if you want to see those videos, and then come back here. Or I'll put the link in the description and then you can go and see that next. Yes, my 2-day solo camps over in Ashurst. I did do that linked in with a Barclays Eagle Labs free social media event, which was really nice. I was able to go there and have my socials critiqued by people in the industry, the people in the know, which was really nice. It was a lovely experience to have them sort of look at my stuff, and I'm not precious about it, thankfully, because I'm learning. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? And it was nice for them to have a look, and they said, yeah, basically, you know, you're on the right track. Keep going, keep making content, keep uploading, keep doing what you're doing. They gave me a few suggestions for some changes to make, like on Instagram, changes to make in my bio. Yeah, bits and pieces that were very helpful. And there were a few other creators there, a couple of other businesses. There was one that was a service business, there was another one that was a manufacturing business, and then that's me, a vlogging business. So that was really, really nice to have the different industries all represented in one room. And you have different marketing strategies sort of for the different type of thing. And different recommendations for us all, because we are actually quite different and yet the same. But one thing that came out of it, one of the ladies that was talking, was giving advice, she was saying how there's all these rules and you can follow these rules and you can do everything that all the YouTubers like out there, you know, vidIQ, Think Media, what's the other one? It'll come back to me. The YouTubers that say, oh, do this and you'll get 1 million views. Well, sorry, but there's people out there who are not following any of the rules and are incredibly successful. So, and the rules change every month, it seems. So those social media platforms you're looking at are all completely different to start with. They're all looking for different things, and then they change their mind on what it is they're actually looking for. Is it just to keep these people in jobs? You know, I'll do this to get 1,000 views. Well, okay. But by the time I've just figured out what to do and how to film something in that fashion, then they change the rules again. Can't keep up. So I've decided not to try too hard to keep up, as it were. I'm just filming what I want to film in a manner that I want to film it. And hope. Is that incredibly naive of me? To just hope and pray? You know, there's some things I will be doing, you know, to try and just see where I could do some things better, which I know I can. Everyone's got room for improvement. No one is an expert on this channel. You know, maybe Mr. Beast, but he's Mr. Beast. You know, I'm not exactly looking to compete with him. I'm just trying to live well and enjoy it while I've got the opportunity. Some updates would be amazing. It would be absolutely fab to be able to have brilliant tech to edit easier, to have money to be able to do the travel that I want to do. So any recommendations on cheap ways of travelling? That'd be brilliant as well. Yeah, any recommendations on any ways of doing things cheaper, more simply? Any advice on that would be fab. But yes, number 14 ticked off the list. Done. I have one. I need two. Where are you, Brick? Where are you? Hopefully you're not shouting at the screen right now going, there it is. Ah, there it is. Did I just manifest that for myself? Does that actually work? Putting things out into the universe, does that actually work for people? You know, I would like money so I can do fun stuff and film myself doing it. So can I have the money to be able to do fun stuff? That'd be great. Probably not, but manifesting that I want these, want this, that piece. Well, that just works, so that's nice. Oh, that was number 46. Next up on my list, what I've got here is build the Lego set. Here it is, the full video on building the Lego set. I'm going to make it as an addition for like a background or something to be able to film something nice against. I got this white piece of board from an old sign that I had from a business I used to have that I never really got around to using the sign for. Bought the sign and never used it, so I thought, oh well, I could put this to good use and make a backdrop, and so you don't have all my mess behind. Speaking of mess, the decluttering's going okay. Got a few more things out, a few more things sold on Vinted, a couple more things ready to go to a charity shop, which is really nice. That's just a long, lengthy work in progress. That will be a long work in progress. Oh, no, that's wrong. How have I missed that? I've missed steps. Yes, I did. Missed a step. Why didn't you tell me? I'll spend some. There we go. No, I did that one. I did that one, but I didn't do that one. Where was? Oh, that's that one. Okay. Right, now I'm back to here. I need a brick separator. No, I'm alright. Managed it. Fingernails. Who needs nails? Is it the one with the hole? Like this? Or is there one without a hole? That looks a little confusing. As if it doesn't have a hole. Because that looks solid on the instructions. That's a black one with a stud. It definitely looks grey. It's a light grey with a stud. This is definitely dark with a hole. There's another one, but that's far too big, so that's not right. I think I'm going to forge ahead because these are the only other circles that are light grey. Mid grey, I should say. And not all of them have a hole in. I'm just going to carry on. Material fluff on it. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Pings right up to there. Oh, another brick separator needed. Right, I think I'm actually going to have to get one because it looks like I'm making mistakes. Thankfully, I've got one to hand over here. Am I going to be able to grip it though? Oh. There we go, at least twist it so I can get my nail underneath. That's not the piece it wants. So what piece does it want? That, this one? This one? Yes. Red underneath. No. Dark grey with no stud on the side. And now in place. Back there. Lovely. Right, 2 of those. Oops. 2 of those and 2 of those. Wrong way. Wow, I really should be paying attention. Literally just built one, exactly the same. And these are going to go there. Lovely. All complicated, right? Put the main bit down. Right, so that's what I'm building. One of them. Attached like that. Single stud on each end. Then this one on top. That was a good snap, wasn't it? And this one on top. Like that. And then the ball joint snap. Oh, good snap. And then this one in here. Pew pew. Very little gun. And then that goes on there. They're so intricate, these designs. It's amazing. Just to get this far. It's pretty incredible. Yeah. Love it. Love Lego. I am in awe of these designers that come up with, you know, these incredible builds. Need one more of those, please. Just one more. Ah, there you are. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. One of those. And another one of those. Put them together. Put it in the middle. Yeah. Put it in the middle there. Goes that side. Goes there. Cannot find the piece I need. Like that, but with a piece sticking out of it. Ah, there you are. Okay, 4 of these. Hey, look at that. That's weird. I sort of gathered those pieces so I could find them easily together, and then suddenly, 2 instructions later, it wants all 3 on top of each other. It's a bit strange. Manifest Lego bricks. Like I say, can I manifest some cash so I can improve my equipment and do the travel I want to do? Because unfortunately going to America is very expensive. It would be a privilege as well. I get that, it is a privilege. But it is something that would be wondrous to do, to be able to tick off another couple on my list, which is see a tornado in real life and see a geographical wonder. Now, Britain, we do have geographical wonders, don't get me wrong. We've got gorgeous waterfalls, we've got mountains, we've got some absolutely stunning things, but not to the scale that they've got in the US. I mean, that country, the land in that country is astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. The way it just changes from complete open flat prairie to suddenly a whole massive mountain range. Plus everything in between. Gorgeous. I mean, the Grand Canyon is it's not a big enough name for that place. Grand Canyon. Grand isn't big enough as a title. So yes, I'd love to see another geographical wonder. And a tornado in real life. But both of those I can find in the US. However, going to the US is incredibly expensive. So I'm either going to have to get a job, or I'm going to have to sell things, sell many things, or something else, which I don't know yet. Do they go across like that? Is that why? It must be. Like that. And then a black long across the top. Like that. Yep, so let's turn the block round because that's what it wants me to do. Make sure I get this right. So red underneath and one on the front. Like this. Good. Right, put that aside for now because it wants me to build something like this. So, make a space. Big piece. This grey. Up underneath. A bar. I've got a one tube, but it's got notches on it, and that one kind of looks smooth. Oh, yes, let's get the smooth one, because that's a Technic piece, and this is not. Okay, I need a dark grey 2 or 3. 2 of those. Rounded black. Must be in that size. 2 by 1. Is it that one? Yeah, looks a bit like a snail. I like that piece because it does kind of look like a snail. Oh, did I need 2 of those? Probably. So that's where I go wrong a lot of the time. Just don't read the instructions. Right, just put it like that, and the slope needs to be that way. Aha. And then clip this to the back. Here, like this. Studs out? Yes, studs out. Oh. That's very satisfying. Very cool. Very cool Lego. Right, now it wants 4 of these sort of big cheese wedges. Is that their official name? What do you call them? What do you call these ones? The sloped ones? Look a bit like the cheese wedges from Trivial Pursuit. Good. Plate to go on top. Does it meet up with the edges? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like that. So you might remember, if you've been following along, that I want to do 40 things before I turn 40. And I didn't actually have a full list when I started. Much like starting the YouTube channel, I didn't have a full idea of what I wanted to do or how I wanted to go about doing it. Which seems a little bit backwards, I know. Doing 40 before 40. I'm nearly there. I've added a few more things to my list though. I've actually added a few more things. So number 32 on the list is going to be to ski. Try skiing. Now I'm not exactly going to find myself going up a mountain just to give it a go because again expense. We've got a local dry ski slope near us and so they do taster sessions, so I think that'll be enough for me. So I'm going to try a taster session at our local ski slope, which I think would be really good fun. I went ski bobbing as a child. I remember doing that, but that was a long time ago, and it's not the same. Not the same thing at all. So I'm going to try skiing. I figure that would be quite fun. Oops. Racing ahead again. Not paying attention. So yes, I'm going to try skiing at the local ski centre in a trial session because that'll be fun. So that's number 32 added. Number 33 is to go on a sleeper train. Because why not? It's one of those odd things. I was thinking about the books that I don't read. I never read. But one of the books I have read and I did love was Murder on the Orient Express. I'm not thinking about going on the Orient Express because that's just crazy money. But I am looking to do something, so go on a sleeper train is one of them because I think that would be really fun. Another fun way of travelling, different way of travelling. So that's number 33. If you want to see the full list, and I update it as and when I do stuff, I'll cross through it and things like that, go to this link right here and I will have the full list available for you to see whenever you want. That's the link to the blog which keeps it all and keeps it all updated. So whenever I complete a task, I'll cross through it to show that I've completed it. Number 34 is to do an escape room. An escape room. I've never done one before. Loved the Crystal Maze as a kid. Always dreamt about sort of being on the show. It's always really easy when you've sat on the sofa. And I know it's not exactly the same, and I know that there is a Crystal Maze experience in London, but I don't know if I'll get to do that, but some form of escape room would be really fun. We've got a couple locally, I think, so either whether it's local or I do manage to get myself to London or Southampton or somewhere else. If I'm in a city that's got one, maybe try and get that. That would be cool. So yes, do an escape room is number 34. Nope, getting ahead of myself again. Oh dear. I've done it wrong. Hopefully you haven't been screaming at me this whole time. Done it wrong. Gonna go back, try and fix, and come back.
5 minutes later.
Fixed it. It's a good thing with Lego. You can usually take everything apart and put it back together again without trying too hard. It wasn't too bad. I needed to get these in the right place. And now I have. So that's excellent. Now I just need to figure out where I got to. Yes. There we go. The mistake usually reveals itself when you try and do something and it doesn't work. It doesn't. Things don't look right. When did they go on? Did I just miss them off at some point, or is it?
I'm so confused.
Yep, I just missed them off at some point. Yeah, when did they show up? Nope, they are there. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Second guessing yourself. Just work it out and move on. It's fine. It's fine. It's beginning to look a lot like a camera. Very nice. So, yellow stick. It's hard to get that mixed up. Inside there. Number 35 on 40 before 40. It's supposed to go in there, I think. Did it just wedge? Or is it meant to just wedge in there? Oh, it's meant to go slightly underneath. But yes, it is meant to just wedge in there. That's not right. This pin isn't right. Oh, that's better. Goes like that. Not often you actually get an aerial shot of the build. Okay, that's better. I went in a lot easier that time. Because it's going to get secured like that. Is that meant to be light green? Yes, I think so. Meant to be like that. So next up is, getting back to it, number 35, which is hang out with another YouTuber. Do I consider myself a YouTuber yet? I mean, I've got a channel. I'm releasing fairly regular videos. I've got over 1,500 views. I've got 27 subscribers as I'm recording this, 27 subscribers. So I'm not exactly like a big deal or anything, but I make content for YouTube, and so that makes me a YouTuber. I'm going with it. So I would like to meet another YouTuber. That would be nice. I know there are a couple that live locally, so I'm going to reach out to them and see if it's possible to meet up. Or if there's any local YouTube events, I'm going to be searching those out and see if there's any vlogger, YouTube meetups, or even if it's not local, even if it's London or Southampton, anywhere I can get to relatively easily. I'm going to be looking that up, so that's how I'm going to do that. And number 36 is meet a celebrity. Why not? It would be nice. It would be nice to meet a celebrity. Again, full disclosure, I have met a couple in my time. The first one was Jimmy Carr, the comedian Jimmy Carr, and that was after a comedy show that we went to see. He was doing a meet and greet and doing like autographs and taking photos and stuff like that. So it's not like meeting one in the wild or anything. Not quite the same. And I did get to say hello. It's not actually meeting him. I did get to say hello to Tom Fletcher, who is from the band McFly, and from author. He's also an author. He wrote the Christmasaurus novels. He wrote, my dinosaur pooed books. There's a monster in my book. He wrote The Creakers, The Danger Gang. He's continuing, and The Creakers has just been made into a musical, which I'd love to see as well, so that would be really, really cool. To get to meet someone else. And a couple of others I have met was Michael Flatley of Lord of the Dance fame. That was lovely. He was a gentleman. He was absolutely lovely. It was after the show again. We waited at the stage door, and the dancers in that show are phenomenal. And he came out afterwards because he knew full well that people would want to meet him and say hello. And he said, "Not a problem. I will meet all of you. Just bring forward any children," because there was a dance school in that night with young children, and he wanted to meet them first and get pictures with them first. And he said, "I will meet all of you," and that stopped the sort of pushing, shoving type thing and people reaching over each other to get a photograph and that kind of thing, because he said he was going to give the time to everyone who was there who wanted a photo, and he did. True gentleman. It was lovely meeting him. He was really, really nice. So that was a very positive experience, meeting somebody. I know not everyone has the time, but it was after a show. We just paid to see him, so maybe in that scenario it's a little bit more as part of the job, as part of the role, I suppose, rather than just meeting someone on the street, or if they're trying to eat a meal or something and going up to someone to disrupt. It's a little bit different, I think, meeting someone in that fashion. So maybe that's why he was a little bit more into it. I don't know. But that night he was a gentleman, and that was really lovely to meet someone like that. And the last person who I've sort of met was Chris Barry from Red Dwarf and the British Empire. It's going back a little way. Oh, and Lara Croft, who was in the Lara Croft movies with Angelina Jolie, if you've seen those. He was really nice. That was at Bournemouth Comic Con, and I asked him a question. It was during a meet and greet style thing, and I asked him a question, and he said he'd never been asked that question before, and my question was, that's very cool. My question was, if you were stuck 3 million years away from Earth in deep space, as is the setting for Red Dwarf, who would you want to share that with? Because in the show, Lister is his nemesis. He doesn't like him at all. And Rimmer is only brought back to keep Lister sane. So, and he struggled with it a little bit. He said, "Oh, I'm not sure. I've never been asked that question." That was nice, being able to ask someone who does Comic-Con panels and stuff fairly regularly, and he'd never been asked that question, he said. So that was cool. Again, very nice man. Very nice to talk to, nice to listen to as well. So yes, I'd like to meet, you know, another celebrity. Not all celebrities are created equal. Not that satisfying. Oh, that had a winding. Yeah, well, that was cool. This is getting cooler and cooler. As usually is the way with Lego. It's very, very cool. So that was number 36. So I've only got 4 more left, and that I need to fulfill. So if you've got any bucket list items that you'd like me to do or would like me to see on your behalf, that'd be lovely. Just let me know what it is that you would like to see. Maybe it's something that I've never thought of to do as well. But yes, definitely have a look. I'll pop it in the description as well, but have a look here at the blog and I'll keep you updated on there if there's any major developments or anything changes before I do the next update video. Lovely. One of those. One of them. Blue and black. Stick on. Brick. Blue. Black. Stick on. Oh, hey, getting there. Oops. Very nice. What's in here? Oh, that's the film. That's what I'm looking for. Thought it was missing pieces then. Very, very unlikely to happen, but it does. Occasionally. Very occasionally happen. Good. Okay. Apparently this goes on there, but which way up does it go on there? Does it go on there? Oh, must be studs down, I guess. The red that's still exposed. Yes, yes, that's what happens. Okay, I'm going to take my big tyre insert. Did you know that the biggest manufacturer of tyres in the world is Lego? Little tidbit. It is the biggest manufacturer of tyres. Is this a black? No, it's got to be this big black one. This big black circle. Yeah, that goes in there. And the tyre on top all the way through. I'm going to push it all the way through unless it's right too. Yes, I think so. And then connect that to there. Fab. Oh, now it's time for the ribbon. So what's in the box? It's actually this. Looks like a roll of film. I think it goes on like that. Hopefully it's going to secure it. Yes. Is that this one? Yes, I think so. That goes on like this. Okay. So now I'm going to build the little canister, the cartridge for the photos, I think. Okay, one of these, two brown. Ah, I see. Okay, and then the top. Goes on like that to seal it. And now it says number 3, number 5 and number 6 of the pictures. Let's do number 3. Lovely. Number 5 is a little doggy. And number 6 is the motorbike. That's the pictures I've taken. Okay, got a black wheel. That. Ah, okay, so it finishes that off. And now you've got a film canister. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so now if you turn it around and oh, whoops! Ah, my snail fell off. Can't put that on properly. Open it up, and this goes the way up. This slots in there, like that. Slots into the back of the camera. It's loose, you know, and it slots in there. That's excellent. That slots in. I love Lego. So good. I guess we're making another one to have the other pictures, because I want the butterfly, the giraffe and the camper van. A camper van, yes! I want the camper van. Lovely. So I've been on, so those are the home ones I suppose. I've got my motorbike, my dog and my roller skates. So they're the home ones, I guess. And then I've got my safari that I clearly went on safari with the butterfly and the giraffe and the camper van. I mean, who wouldn't want to go on safari and see those? Getting cocky, I'm doing things before I have been told to. Let's not do this wrong. Right, butterflies go first on that side. Butterflies first. Then my giraffe. Then the giraffe. And then the camper van. Oh, that's so lovely. Can I do this? Shall I recreate this? Get a camper van, find a giraffe. That's going to be tricky. I've already got plans. I've already got 40 before 40. That's enough. I am missing a couple. No, it's enough. It's enough. Yes. So now I have another roll of film so I can interchange those at will. Fab. And then we've just got some spares. All done! And shiny with stars. That is all done. So much. Show you the inside. There's my camera. I can actually see through it and everything. That is really cool. And that's my strap, so I don't drop it. There we go. Say cheese. That's beautiful. I love it. That actually winds. This actually can do things, and this winds as well. Not sure whether that's supposed to be the other side or what. No, it's supposed to be like that. There you can flick. Oh, I love it. That is seriously cool. Well, thank you very much for sticking with me to do my Lego build of my camera. So now I've got a camera. I don't think Lego actually does a quill, which is a shame. They don't do a quill at the moment, apart from the little ones that go with the minifigs. So that would be nice. If we can petition Lego to get a quill, then I can complete my logo up here. So I've got the camera. I just need a quill. So I'll have to look into getting one. Anyway, thank you again very much for following me along and for following 40 before 40. Like I said, if you have any suggestions of anything that I should do before I turn 40, then do either drop it in the comments below or email me at the address on screen. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon, and until next time.